Hello, inspired creators. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Latara, and I basically do a lot of DIYs as well as different craft using decadent, silicone, all kinds of things like that. Okay, so as you can see with this, I've already painted both sides of the truck red, as well as this one right here. I also painted all of the blocks. I have 4 of these smaller rounded blocks. I forgot to record when I put it together. And then so we have 4 of them. And then I have these. This is like a regular block right here. And this one I cut down to fit to be kind of stop right here where the crate stops, so that it will fit snugly here when I put this on the side of the truck. But I also got a crate and painted it black. I really wanted to do it red like the rest of the truck, so I did it black. So that's all that I'm going to use on this. Well, that's not true, but for now, that's how far I've gotten. But yeah, so crate from Dollar Tree, I painted it black. 4 of the not all the way rounded blocks, they come in a pack of 3. These do, and then this obviously is just a pack of 1, the crate, and then this block, these come in 1. So I got 2 of these, and then I cut this one down. As you can see, I didn't do a very good job with it, but I cut them. And then I painted everything red except for the crate. I painted the crate black, as you can see. And then so what I did earlier today is that I started to glue everything on here. So I laid the truck down, and then I glued the front part. I'm gonna have to paint some more, but actually the very front of it these are like the headlights. It's gonna be a weird looking truck, but whatever. These are the headlights. These are like boobies. Oh, you can't see it. These are the headlights. So what I did is I glued the headlight these on first, and then I glued on this box, and then from here I glued on the crate in the back and got it where I wanted it, and I glued this on. So now I'm on the second part, where the reason why I stopped is because I didn't have enough of these. I only had 3 because of course it came in a 3-pack, and so I needed another one before I finished up. So I'm using wood glue on this to get it to stick really good, not hot glue. So at this point, I'm pretty much just going to put this side on, let it dry, and then after it dries, I'm going to add these 2 pieces on. And then once that dries, then I'm going to add in some wheels that I've purchased. I'm actually going to hot glue the wheels on, but some wheels that I purchased. I didn't get these from Dollar Tree though. I think you could probably get some wheels like this on Amazon, but I found these somewhere. This is the size of the other block I was talking about, the really square one that comes with one piece. This is the one, that one down here, and the one that I cut in half. Whatever. It's actually fairly easy to cut. So what I'm gonna do is do my absolute best to glue this on properly. So I think it's like, okay, so it's flush with this middle one. So it's flush with the middle one, which I knew that. And then I think it's flush with the back of it too. So let me see. That's it right there. So it's flush with the back. It's not, oops, flush with up here. Okay, now and yeah. And the glue, I haven't really been messing with it. If the glue showed, I'll just paint over it later, because if I try to move the glue, clean the glue off while it's wet, I tend to move pieces, so I don't want to do that. So it's flush here, and flush here. So this should be pretty accurate. It should be at least. And so, yeah. So it looks right. This part I know seems to be flush too. Which it is basically, but I'm actually going to put this little glue here just to make it heavier to push down and get it to stay. This seems like it's staying pretty easily, but the part not so much. So, and yeah, so see. So once this glue dries, it takes about 30 minutes. So once that dries, then I'll put these 2 pieces in.
So now it's dry, but for some reason it's gone mute, so I'm gonna have to do a voiceover. So at this point, the truck is now dry, and so now I'm going to proceed to putting or gluing on the headlights. I'm first going to pretty much just kind of see where they should end up before doing the glue. I'm very, very particular about that. So I'm going to put them both in, make sure I have them exactly where I want. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and glue them on and then allow them to dry. That right there, that's just a glue stick, hot glue stick that I was just using to make sure everything was where I want it to be. And then I'm going to use the wood glue, still the wood glue, to glue it onto the truck. And now I'm just going to let that dry before proceeding to the next part. So what I did is I ended up grabbing an extra crate that I had and breaking it into pieces because I don't like the way the top of the truck looks with that big split, and I don't like the way the front of the truck looks being able to see all 4 of those blocks. So I just took one of the crates from Dollar Tree, broke it into pieces. And although it does look like I'm struggling, it wasn't that hard. I just didn't want to break anything. And so it actually fit really well, perfectly, honestly. So I'm just going to turn it over and mark a line of where I should cut it at, you know, so that it's the end of basically the hood of the car. I'm cutting it out to see where I need to stop. And it's a little long horizontally, so I was just going to go ahead and cut off a little slither of that just so that it fits better, kind of like the hood of a car does. And so the other half of it I'm going to use for the top part of the truck, just so that it just looks neat. It doesn't look neat to me, so I'm just going to cut it off. I actually didn't even make a mark. I just, you know, did it by looking and actually cut it off perfectly. So that was that. Now I'm going to go ahead and glue it on using that same wood glue. So I'm going to go ahead and glue both pieces on, let that dry, and then proceed to the next step. And as always, I do want to thank each and every one of you guys who watches my tutorials. I'm very new to this, but I love doing it. It's so much fun. It's therapeutic for me as well. And so anybody else who watches and get inspired, which is my main goal, is to inspire you to do something that you never thought you can do, then if I can just inspire one person to try to make this truck, or one person to try to make a pie, or one person just to try something that they wanted to try for so long, then I feel like I did my job. I am literally, if you don't know me, I'm in my 30s, and my entire life I've always felt like I didn't have a talent. I felt like everybody else in my family had a talent and I didn't. And now I love crafting, and I feel like this is the talent that I've been looking for, and I didn't find it until I was in my mid to late 30s. So you're never too old to figure out what it is that you like. Just try stuff and you'll be surprised. And so as you can see now, I'm going ahead and painting the top of the truck and as well as the hood of the truck red, just to match the rest of the truck. And just to let you know, this isn't just red. I use apple barrel paint from Walmart. It's like 60 cents for the paint. And so I was using like a red apple barrel paint, and then I also did a little bit of brown. I think it was like a mocha brown, and then also a little bit of orange. So this isn't just red. I mixed a couple of different colors to get this color because I didn't want the red to be too red. So yeah, I mixed in red, some brown, and then a little bit of orange just to get this pretty red color. Then I decided that I wanted to paint all the windows black because I didn't like the fact that the windows were blending in with the rest of the truck. I didn't feel like that was normal. That's like if you look at an actual truck in real life, you know, the windows aren't the same color as the truck unless the truck is black and it has tinted windows, and you know, maybe then, but I've never seen a truck with red windows. So I went ahead and painted it black like it had tinted windows. And now it's time to put on the wheels. Like I said, I got these from somewhere, but you can probably find them on Amazon. And I'm actually going to use hot glue to glue these on. Now, after using hot glue and transporting this to a couple of different places, the wheels actually did fall off. Hot glue isn't the most permanent thing. So I ended up using the second time. It's not going to show it on this video, but when I fixed it, I actually did hot glue and some more permanent glue. I actually used B6000. So that was a really good one to use. It hasn't come off yet. The tires have stayed on since then. So I did mostly B6000 and I did a little bit of hot glue just to get it to stay then, like right at that moment. And then over time, the B6000 glued and it made it more permanent. So, but I'm not going to show that in this video. And here I'm basically just adding the lemons to it because the whole purpose of me purchasing this was so that I can have this with my lemon decor, my lemon table decor. So I just added a couple of lemons that I got from Dollar Tree into the back of it just to make it look or go with my decor piece. And here is the end result. Hope you like it.
So thank you again for joining us. See you next time. Peace and love.